俺はルフィ、海賊王になる男だ。
It's a great day here at KEKFILA's YouTube channel. I am your host, the KEKFILA, sporting a little bit of a different black look today, but essentially I have a series for you, a new series from October 21st. It was a regional. I'm playing Queen the whole way through, and I have a couple good matchups here, a lot of really good fun games, and I'm just going to go one game at a time. I'm going to start actually with Whitebeard, and you guys already know the drill. If you like the content, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment anything you want to comment. I like to answer anything, you know, positive, hate, you know, I'm all about the memes. So, and without further ado, let's get into the goo. And right here, we're going off to this game, round one. I'm playing Queen, and I'm playing against a Whitebeard. I believe he wins the die roll. And I don't remember if I choose to go first or second, but we'll see how that goes. We do our cutting steps, and then we go to this. He does not do anything there with that. He has 6 life here. Maybe I could notate that as well, but we both don't mulligan at all. He places down an Ezo. With that Ezo, he finds actually a 9-gate. I think I messed up early on here too. Like I didn't really play around that. So he gets the 9-gate, immediately goes to 3 Dawn, and then swings 9 at me. Pretty big. I'm going to take it as my character here. I play down my Sanji. I have an option here. I hit the trigger, right? Pretty good trigger. And I discard a Brûlée, a 1k counter. And my opponent goes down to 5 life here. He takes this, going down to 4 life. I sweep him for, 6, and then playing down to Doflamingo Don Quixote. And, we're both playing super duper fast here. And, my opponent's just kind of showing us that much life. See, I stack my deck in a particular order to set up everything. I actually always say out too. This is my 5 Dawn, this is my 7 Dawn, this is my 9 Dawn turn. This is my 4 Dawn, this is my 6 Dawn. Okay, this is my 6 Dawn, this is my 8 Dawn, my 10 Dawn turn. I like to visualize. I say it out loud. It doesn't really matter. But what I do is I actually bottom deck it. I think I bottom decked it because there was no big drops, and I could get some out of life, but I really needed to see big drops, and especially a red rock. I really want to see a red rock against his 9 gate. So that's important. So he swings 7 at me, playing a speed gel after, which is pretty good and lucky for me. So I go to this turn. Again, I have now 6 Dawn. I just throw 2 Dawn on my leader, and I swing 7 at his leader. I'm hoping he guards out of it, kind of making it easy, but he actually just takes it. He's honestly playing super well. I do a 3,000 rolls. I don't remember if I top decked it or just sawed off of that, but that worked out pretty well. He does an Ezo, grabbing a Fossa. Fossa ends up being, one of the more annoying cards here. So my opponent then decides to swing this much. I mean, it's kind of interesting. He didn't drop the 9-gate right away, even though he saw it. So I'm kind of confused why he didn't drop the 9-gate here. I'm not really sure what he's trying to do. Maybe he's just actually playing around Red Rock. It's kind of confusing, to be honest. So I think about this turn just here for a moment. I don't really quite remember what I do here, but I mean, here we are, right? So my opponent then, it looks like I'm spacing out my Dawn carefully. I may not even drop a 9-drop because there's no point in me dropping a 9-drop here. So I'm not really sure what I'm trying to set up. So I have exactly 8 Dawn anyway. So that goes as my opponent's 7 Dawn turn. Now that I think about it. Dang it. I was way turned ahead. So I just put the Fossa to the top of his life with this card, and I just end turn. He does drop the 9-gate, swings 8 at me, and I just take it. Looking at it, it looks like it's a trigger. I don't know if I wanted to clear the trigger. I bet you it was a red rock, and I needed the red rock to remove his NewGate, so I don't do that. So I go to my turn here. Again, I'm at 1 life. My opponent doesn't really have a lot of aggression here, so I pay 6 to red rock the NewGate. So I get kind of lucky there with that last card coming up when it does. And I have, I have 4 Dawn left over. Again, my opponent's at 1 life. There's no reason for me to attack him at all. But I am going to attack him to see if I can stack because I have enough cards now to gain a life, which is pretty good. So look at top 5 cards of the deck, stacking them in a particular order. And with that order, I am still going to swing 6 of my opponent's leader. He actually guard out of it. Actually, no, wait. He passed his turn. I passed turn. Oh, because I'm not going to gain life off of it. I thought there was no reason to attack. That's interesting. I probably should have attacked there, but that's fine. My opponent then swings 6 at me. Okay. And I think here just for a moment, you know, I have 2 cards. I'm just thinking if I have to discard too many cards. So I'm going to discard 2k to 1k. So I over discard because I really want to Yamato. I don't know what my opponent has planned for me. So my opponent goes 5 and I go, wow, okay, I'll give you another 1 card. Well, another 2k. He goes another 5. Here with that, and I think, well, I guess I can take it, or do I block it? So I decide to block. I don't really want to go down low cards in life, especially if I have a Yamato coming, and I do want to at least KO a 1 cost, but I'm going to KO it at FASA. So I first put a Dawn under my leader, so I'm now at, you know, swinging 6. I think I swing 6 at the Ezo as well. Oh no, I do the 6 at the leader. He gives me a 1k, I get a life. I actually messed up this one pretty bad. Because I want to get 2 life off of that. So I kind of got way too greedy and I got rid of the Fossa. So I don't get the life from that. Pretty much messed up the double heal here. I do have 2 blockers to pretty much save me from any big problems, but that was pretty dumb. Honestly, all you need to do is drop the 9-drop first, right? So, and then he also KOs the blocker because I swing for 8, right? So I do everything wrong in the exact wrong order. I could just KO the Ezo as well with that. So, pretty bad. I'm like, people are asking me, chat, how did he mess that up? I'm like, yeah, how did I mess that up? I don't know, man. That's pretty bad. I have 0 cards in hand. My opponent has a few attacks at me. I take this first one, and he's gonna swing again. I guess I can counter out of it, and then teaches places a Fossa, so he doesn't go aggressive here with that as well. And so with that, again, I bet you I top deck a Yamato here. I think, okay, I don't want to mess this up twice. I'm just going to use this and KO one of the Ezos because these Ezos are actually eating me up a little bit. Again, he has 2 Dawn open. So I don't want to play like a little blocker. And I think here just for a moment, like, is it worth it to do this? Worth it to do that? I probably am saying things out loud on my stream and I'm just looking through. So with that, what exactly? Oh, looks like I'm not Yamatoing this time. So I'll go 6 at one of the Ezos and I get to draw a card. And with that, I go 8 at the other Ezo. Oh no, I 8 at the leader. Okay. And then I go 9 at the leader. Okay. And then I pay 9. Yamato. I get 1 life. And we go from there. How did I do that? Did I choose to draw a card? Oh! What did I... Okay, I chose to draw a card. Why did I do that? I don't remember why I did that. I just did it. Maybe just because it was counter? I think maybe I stacked my deck. Oh, it was because I stacked my deck to draw the Yamato, and I drew the Yamato and then placed the Yamato from the skill. So I still get the health. I still KO the 1-drop. But I stacked it earlier in that way. That's why I did it. I drew a card. Okay, this is some retroactive casting. Okay, he swings 7 at me. I just take it. He plays down an ace, which he minuses a couple characters. He then goes 7 at leader. I go, okay, well, he only has this much Dawn active, so I don't mind taking it. He'll be hitting a trigger. I hit no trigger here, and then I go for this. Again, I have 3 big-ass attackers. I don't know how he's going to be able to survive this, especially if I, heal another life. So, with that, I look at my hand. Looks like I'm looking at doing some removal here as well. So, my opponent, I'm spacing out my Dawn, actually. Pretty interesting. here in order to... it looks like am I thinking about playing a Katakuri? That's what it looks like. Wow, dude, I'm playing way too slow for this game, to be honest. I usually play so much faster. So I get a life first by swinging 6 at him. He discards a 1k. And this is pretty non-committal. I go 9k, right? And he gives me... 2Ks. Yep. Again, I'm just trying to be pretty non-committal here with what I'm doing. And then I'm just counting how much Dawn I have left to attack with, if it's possible. Again, he still has that blocker out there. And I just really need to, like, not die, right? So, with that, I attach 1. I swing only 9. So again, I have 8 Dawn left. Okay, go drop stat down. And then it looks like... what am I planning here? I play an 8-drop? Oh, look. Oh my gosh. I'm like talking it out. Like, you do this, you do that. I do this. I'm like mathing it out. I can't kill him because I have the Sanji. Right? I want to keep that on my side of the field. And now I'm counting out my Dawn again. 8 Dawn. Jeez, what am I cooking up here? Okay, got it. I play a 3-drop blocker first, leaving up 5 Dawn. And I guess I'm just counting, well, what's the most damage you could do? He plays an 8 Katakuri, and then I play another blocker. So now I have 3 blockers out in the field. That's what I was thinking. I thought about it over and over again. I'm like, oh, I can just play more blockers. And he has no way to do it. And he just scoops. He just scoops it up right there. I had a Red Rock. I had an 8-drop Katakuri. I just thought the easy math was that. So there we go from there. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video. I definitely wait and be in tune for tomorrow when I face another Whitebeard. And make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're liking the content. And again, I will be in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Pasadena soon. So come up to me, say hi, ask me how I'm doing. Tell me you hate content and tell me you love the content, right? And I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.